Good morning all computer science students. In this video we are going to learn the basics of Python. As you can notice, chapter name is Getting Started with Python. So we are going to explore programming language Python. Before that we should know what is a program. A program is an ordered set of instructions to be executed by a computer to carry out a specific task. You would have noticed it's a set of instructions. But which type of set? Ordered set of instructions. And we will execute this ordered set of instruction, computer will execute. And the instructions you are giving is using particular programming language, right now using Python. So you can write your program in any of the programming languages, but right now in Python. Why you write a program should be clear. Always to get the desired output. You are doing programming. So every program has IPO, input, taking input from the user, doing processing, P, processing, and providing the desired output. So a program follows IPO, input, processing, and output. Computer understands only the machine language, which is 0 and 1s in the terms of binary language. So writing program in machine language is tough for humans. Because of that, there are high-level programming languages like Python, C++, Visual Basic, PHP, Java. So we can easily write the instructions to the machine, and later on these instructions are finally converted into machine language. A program written in a high-level language is known as source code. So whenever we are going to write a program, what we are writing actually? We are writing source code. And the source code is converted by translators into machine language. So there are two types of translators you can you can think, like there are compilers and interpreters. So the translator's job is to convert the source code into the machine code. If the translator is converting the whole source code into a machine language in one go, in one time, so it is termed as compiler. But if the translator is converting the source code into machine code line by line, then it is termed as interpreter. And our Python uses an interpreter to convert its instruction into machine language so that it can be understood by the computer. That means finally whatever programming language you are using, you are writing what? You are writing source code. High level language programming you are using, and you are writing source code that is converted either by the compiler or by the interpreter or by the combination of both into the machine code. So the language which we are using is using interpreter for that purpose. An interpreter processes the program statement one by one, first translating, then executing. So this process is continued until an error is encountered or the whole program is executed successfully. So there are two possibilities if you are running a program. Either the whole program is error free and it will get executed, or otherwise if there is an error it will show error. But it is doing the job line by line, line by line. In both the cases, program execution will finally stop. On the contrary, a compiler translates the entire source code as a whole into an object code, and after scanning the whole program, it generates error messages if any. So our program is telling line by line error, and compiler does the compilation of the whole program in a one time and shows the set of errors in the collected manner. That's the difference between the functionality of the compiler and the interpreter. So let's focus upon the next thing, features of Python. Python is a high level language and it is free as well as open source. You are not going to pay for it, and the source code is also available. It is an interpreted language. That means it converts the source code into machine code line by line. And it is easy to understand. If you are a new learner to any programming language, you will be more comfortable in learning with the Python because syntaxes are easier and compatible with our previous knowledge. Python is a case sensitive language. That means if you are saying number or number, these are two different things for Python. And it is portable. That means the source code will run on any machine, independent of the operating system, be it Windows or with Linux, irrespective of the hardware and the system software. Your machine code is going, your Python code is going to execute. So it is portable. Python is portable and platform independent as well. It has a rich library of predefined functions. So if it is a rich library of predefined functions, lot of things you can do without making the new code for it. You can make use of the existing code. It is helpful in web development as well. And next is, it uses indentation for blocks and nested blocks. When you will learn if, else, or you will go for the looping, then you will understand that how it makes blocks by making use of indentation. So you will remember the features. It's a high level language, it's an interpreted language, it's a case sensitive language, portable as well as